I think every mother will be happy to receive a gift like this on Mother's Day. Hey you guys, Mother's Day is coming on Sunday, so just a few days from now. And I know a lot of you guys are still looking for a last minute gift. Well, today I'm going to show you how you can make something like this really quick and easy. We should be able to make this project in about an hour. And super easy. And not only this makes a great Mother's Day gift, this also turns out to be a really good seller, which means you can pay off that laser really quickly by making projects like this. For today's video, to make this project, I'll be using my Xtool laser, the Xtool P2s, but any laser will do if it's 20 watts or more. Now I like to use my CO2 laser because it does cut a little bit cleaner and less charring, so that's why I'm using that laser for this project. And if you are looking into buying an Xtool laser, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. I'm going to record my screen so you can see the software. Or if you already have an Xtool laser and you're looking to upgrade to a CO2 laser, well, this will be a video for you as well. Now, if you look at this project, you see it has a lot of depth, a lot of layers. I believe they are, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 10 layers here. You can see them on the side. And I'm going to use veneer plywood for this. I bought my veneer plywood from Xtool. It turns out they have some really good quality veneer plywood that is actually cheaper than buying it on Amazon. So I use veneer plywood. You could use MDF core for this that is veneered. I prefer to not work with MDF just because it turns to burn a lot more on the edges, so I prefer the plywood. So that's what I'm using. So let's go to the computer and see our file. I apologize for the background noise, but I have the laser here and it's plugged in, so the fans are going. If we look at my design, I chose a few different colors for this particular one. The mom, the writing, and the mom with the baby, they are one color. Then we have an alternating color between walnut and this mahogany. For the one we're gonna do today, I will be keeping with the walnut. This is 1/8 inch, like I said, veneer plywood. And I'm gonna do the whole design on walnut, and then I'll be using the mahogany for just 3 layers. So the layers that is going to be the mahogany, it's going to be the writing, the mom, and then the very background. So I'll have 3 layers in that mahogany, and all of the other layers will be on walnut. So I'm at the computer, and let me record my screen really quickly. There we go, and let's see, I will start with the mahogany layers. I'm gonna put my mahogany into my laser machine, which is right here. I love this laser. It also has a camera, so it makes really easy positioning. Oh, I have an acrylic piece here because I was cutting some templates. All right, so I'm just going to place my mahogany piece right there onto my machine. And then into the software, let's see, first let's refresh the camera so we can see our piece of material here. So there you have it. And then I'm going to grab the first layer, and I'm actually going to copy it and then paste it onto my board. That way I always have it there if I have to redo it or if I'm doing multiple of the same project. Now this is too small. I'm gonna make mine 10.5 inches. And there we go. So now I can place my design to fit within my plywood. I gave myself a plenty of room there. And then this is our design. We are going to go to the take focus. I'm gonna take focus right here onto my material. It is all done. Now for the settings, I am going to cut this layer, and I'm gonna keep 90 for the power, and for the speed I will keep 20. And I'll have one pass, and then we'll just click on process. and then start. It is so easy. And then on my machine, oops, I'm sorry, we have to push the start button, and that's how we start the laser cutting. Now, as you can see, straight from the machine, we have zero charring. We do not need to do any sanding. Everything is looking fantastic. So this is our first layer. I'm gonna go cut the other 2 layers of the same material, and I'll see you right after. Hey you guys, I decided to cut all the layers because they all cut all the same, so it makes no sense to show you layer by layer how I cut it. But you saw me using the laser and cutting it, and all the layers together now it looks something like this. So the mahogany is the first layer, and then the third layer, and then the very last layer. The rest of them, they're just walnut. And like I said, we have 10 layers all together. Now I'm gonna keep them in order so I don't confuse them. And it's time to glue them up. To glue them up, I am going to use black CA glue. Where did I put it? I just had it in my hand. To glue them, I'll be using this black CA glue, and I'm not going to use accelerator. So we are going to build this from the bottom to the top. So let's see, how do we do this? I'm going to place that piece over here onto this jig because this will make it easier for me to glue up and keep the layers aligned. So now that that's the first layer in the bottom, I need to glue this one like this. So that means on this side I need to put some CA glue. So I'm gonna use my bottle and I'm going to go all around it, dab, 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 something like this. Just a small dot goes a long way. I hope you can see I'm using about this much. And I'm gonna go all around it with this. And because this is black CA glue and the edges are black from the laser cutting, even if I have a little bit of glue residue seeping out, you are not going to see it. And then I'll put some in the middle. All right, so here is my first layer, lots of little pieces of glue, and now I have to line it up perfectly with my other layer. And this is why I didn't use CA glue or didn't use accelerator, because this will allow me to move it around and position it just right. Okay, so we got a good alignment there. I am going to place a couple of little weights on it just to hold it down while I put the glue onto my next piece. So this is the next piece. It's going to get glued like this, so I need to put my CA glue. Putting some on this fence just to make sure we get a good bond. All right, now I'm gonna take this weight down and let's see. I'm going to take my piece, try not to get my fingers into the CA glue, and line it up. There you go, putting my little weights back on it and moving on to the next piece. So I'm going to keep doing this with all my layers, and then I'll see you back for the finish. Our project is glued, the glue dried up. It doesn't take much, it's just a few minutes, and you can see it is very, very thick because we do have 10 layers. And because it's so thick, it makes it really cool because, let me just angle you down here. It makes it cool because it can just sit on a shelf on its side like this and makes a fantastic decoration for your mom, just like that. Now for the finish, because it has all these tiny pieces and stuff, I'll be just doing a spray finish, and I'm going to use some of this spray on poly. I think it's going to give it a nice look. So let's do that really quickly, and then our project will be done. Now when you do a spray finish like this, you want to put many thin layers, not one thick layer. So I'm gonna do maybe 6 layers of this finish. So start outside of the design and then just quickly go over it. And I'm gonna go the other direction as well. Just like that. And it's looking fantastic. The colors got richer and darker, and I really like the way it's looking. Now I hope this was useful to you and you learned something new. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Skylar Ewing, and I'll see you in my next video.